My name is Torres, and I'm a well planning geologist at Pioneer. Back in 2016, I started off with a position that a lot of entry-level geologists start in called geosteering, and we also had this great opportunity where this position offered us a 2-week on and 1-week off schedule. And ever since growing up, I've always loved to travel, always loved hiking, and so I tried to take full advantage of that schedule, and I promised myself, almost as my New Year's resolution, that every single week off that I had, I would at least go somewhere. A lot of people ask me, where's your favorite place that you've been to? And that's always a hard question to answer, because to me, every single place is unique. All the experiences that I've had, I've loved them all. But if I had to rank them as a top 3, I would say Nepal, just from the absolute culture shock that I experienced when I went there. And then I also had the opportunity to hike up to Everest Base Camp, which was an incredible experience in itself. Vietnam was also an incredible country, not as well visited by many Americans, and just a great culture there and a lot of activities to do. I've been to 16 countries at my time at Pioneer, so this has been 2 years going on. One of my most memorable trips was a trip that I did with my dad when I first started at Pioneer. We spent a couple of days in Chamonix and just made it almost like an adventure trip to where everything was spontaneous. And so we did things like whitewater rafting, paragliding, bungee jumping, and canyoneering. My travels have helped me with my day-to-day job, because when I go out to these places, I'm staying at these hostels, or I'm seeing the different culture. And that kind of gives me this opportunity to communicate and be outside of my bubble. Coming back into the job, there's things that I try to do, or people I speak with, which normally I would feel a little bit uncomfortable talking about this idea that I have, but I feel like the travels that I've done have helped kind of made me feel more comfortable to where I could help communicate better with my fellow peers that I work with. Working at Pioneer, I've been so glad that they've given me this opportunity to do something like that, because I have other friends in different companies where they get offered, say, vacation things, but they don't necessarily have that opportunity to just basically go off the grid and travel as much. And I'm really thankful that Pioneer has given me this opportunity to where I could, even with that schedule, I don't work that now, so I have a well planning where I do work a Monday through Friday position currently. But the culture at Pioneer is exceptional to where they give us that opportunity to have this work-life balance. And so that's one of the things that matters most to me. I'm excited to see where Pioneer is going in the future, and I'm also excited to see where my career path takes me within the company. And along with that, I'm excited to see the future travels that I have that Pioneer has allowed me to take advantage of with this awesome culture that we have here.